Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions, by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such corporate titan on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Sundararaj C. As an enterprise engineering professional, he has over 3 decades of experience in business operations and commercial management in the precision sheet metal and consumer durable manufacturing industry. He is currently serving as Assistant Vice President, Operation at Butterfly Gandhimathi Appliances Limited, subsidiary of Crompton Greaves Consumer Electrical Limited, where his role involves overseeing daily operations, commercial business development, and company strategic initiatives. He has played a key role in the ideation and implementation of cost-saving projects, manufacturing excellence, capacity expansion, and managing various production teams and building teams. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Sundararaj.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sunny. Thank you for your warm welcome and good introduction. Yes.
So to begin with, Mr. Sundararaj, could you let our viewers know about your career journey in brief with important highlights?
Yeah, well, I am basically actually be mechanical engineering candidate. I completed my engineering from CIT Coimbatore way back in 1989. So after completing my degree in mechanical engineering, I got the opportunity in HMT Watches Limited, Bangalore. So I started my career from the Bangalore. So in HMT Watches, it is one of the Navaratna organization, and more than 20 years back, that HMT was really the golden companies that time. It was having around 30,000 employees, and I am very proud of that. Actually, I was one of the key member. I got the opportunity there. And I started my career from watch industries because watches industries, it was a collaborative with Citizen Watches, HMT. And it is a really good platform for me to nurture my engineering talents as a fresh engineer. So I was in HMT Watches for around 14.5 years. I was in HMT Watches in Bangalore. So in multiple departments. Initially I started my career from the design and development. So design the watches and related press tools designs also, it is a part of my KPA. So I learned from my bosses and started my activities. So then one stage upon, actually I was independently handling the design department, design and development, and the projects, new product developments, and the press shop, machine shop. There's all watch manufacturing operations. So quality and material management, stores, and like that. Multiple departments I was excel in that during 15 years of period. But it was a good one. But the only thing is, it is a public sector undertaking. So watch industry, actually the trend was changing to the use and throw type. Because nowadays watches that earlier days HMT watches, that it was the you have to wait for the watches to get it in order. But the trend has been changed. The competitors have come up like Titans and other so many foreign companies like Fossil and many other industries have come up, and Titan was facing HMT was facing the competition. And I feel that a little bit they are not updated the technology, the modern trend and other thing, because it is a government sector. So little bit, that the decision making and all, it will be little bit get a delay from the parliament and other things. So in that way, I thought it okay, that's enough, and let us move to the private sector. So from there, I moved to Maxima Watches in Himachal Pradesh. So the private company, my journey started from the Himachal Pradesh. So from Bangalore to Himachal, I moved, and I started setting up Maxima Watches manufacturing units, actually, because till that time, they are not manufacturing the watches. They used to get the watches from the China and other local industries, and just getting the assembly only. So they don't have the start to end manufacturing setup. So manufacturing setup, always it will have the positive mode, that actually you will get the cost benefit as well as the quality control. It is in your hand when you are making it yourself. So that's why they were the idea that they want the good people to set up the manufacturing unit, and I have been hired, and I set up the units. It is tough to set up the manufacturing unit, because I don't know, that time I was not know about the Hindi also. As a South Indian, then it was a challenging, and I learned Hindi quickly. And in Himachal Pradesh, it is, the climatic condition and other thing, how it was, very severe cold, always drizzling most of the time, almost like a 6 months time. So I managed and set up the manufacturing unit and running the unit very well. 3 years I was there with a team. It was a very good, my initial challenging and career in my private company's job compared to the HMT watches, because it is a job security. It's a, like secured job. The team and everything, it was very, they used to take care of you. But not like that. But in private also, see, you have the good talent, and the people means always the management used to take care of it. So then from there, I after for the career purpose only, I moved to Kangaroo Industries. Kangaroo Industries, that time also in Himachal, there is a central excise 2T benefit was a government free 2T benefit scheme announced, and most of the Indian entrepreneurs were setting up the manufacturing unit in Himachal Pradesh. So I have been there to set up the manufacturing unit for the stapler manufacturing. So Kangaroo also one of the leading number one in India for the stapler and the stationery items manufacturing. So they were earlier, they were having only one unit, 2 units in the Ludhiana in Punjab. So they were the idea to set up the manufacturing unit and additional unit in Himachal Pradesh. So I started my career there to set up the civil construction, building construction, procurement of the machines, and the installation and commissioning of the machines, the process setup, everything, all those things I did quickly within around 6 months of time, and established the process. So stapler manufacturing also, shifting from watch manufacturing, it is a watch manufacturing is a so precise industries. Like a micron level, you have to use a microscope to see the each and every component. But here, stapler, it is a sheet metal industry. So it was really good planning, and I did well that one. Staplers, multiple type of staplers, so that stapler manufacturing also having the multiple process also, like progressive sheet metal presses will be there. Every minutes, actually 250 to 270 stores it will happen, components in the once you feed the coil, automatically the stapler parts in it will come out. So like that, it is a very good technology for the engineering, anyone engineering candidate. So the press shop and the plating shop, electroplating shop, then injection molding, assembly, then supply chain management, means shipping to the distributors and the dealers. So all those things I was handling, and manpower recruitment, giving training to them in the very, very good platform there. I was in Kangaroo. So around 3 years I was in Kangaroo Industries. So as I was a young engineer, and always having the dream to come up to the next level. So always I used to try for what is the next, what is next, like that. So good time I got again a good opportunity in other industries in the same location in Himachal. It is a pretty kitchen appliances. It is entirely different from the sheet metal industries to other entire product manufacturing, consumer durables industry. So I have been recruited within 3 to 4 months of time. What happened? The company has been taken over by Philips India Limited. So Philips, it is a Europe-based multinational company. It's a good opportunity for me to learn the corporate culture, MNC culture, and other things. So once it becomes Philips, and I was. It is really the most challenging is actually the private company. It was a ownership based organization, so the culture and everything, it was really entirely different. So when Philips taken over, it is a challenging that you have to inculcate this MNC culture into the people's mind. So you have to change the organization culture. That is a very challenging thing. So the general manager of the plant, we were having the 3 manufacturing unit there. So we were manufacturing all kitchen appliances industry like a mixer grinder, toaster, bread toaster, sandwich maker, iron box, and hand blenders. All those things, some items, induction cooktops, like that. Many items, we used to manufacture. It is 100% in-house manufacturing. It involves injection molding, sheet metal forming, because the mixer grinder jar, it is a stainless steel. So from the sheet metal coil, we have to make that shape, actually, the jar shape you might have seen in your house, I think, mummy and were using. So these are really the technical jobs, actually. So then when I joined there, my management, the CEO of the company told me that actually we were facing the labor union problem because the organization was belongs to the Chennai based company. There in North India, nobody knows the Hindi and other things. So they were facing the problem. So that's why they recruited me for Hindi knows as well as the Tamil language based people. So it was a really good for me that actually to showcase my capability. So very, very strong union was that, labor union was there. So I was having the very good relationship with them without any troubles. And within maximum, I think first 2 months over, 3rd month, I started picking up my production into the double. Means it is only the collaborative management or the leadership, how you are moving with the people. So employees, that they are all very good. Any industry, employees are good. Only thing is how you are treating them. Give respect, take respect. So like that. So just changing their mindset. And really, it was my productivity and everything. It went up to the next level. Then by the time Philips taken over, Philips again the strategic thinking, many things were there. So that cultural changes we did. Then after that, production capacity increase, we have to do it because we have to export to the our own brand Preeti, as well as for the Philips brand also we have to supply the items. So both means we should increase the production capacity. So we were having the 3 manufacturing unit, but strategically my manufacturing cost, operation cost, it was a little bit higher because other 2 units were running under the rented basis. So rents always will get increase every year, and the operating cost and the other overhead expenditures means different multiple functions will be there. So in the operations, actually, having the multiple functions, it will be always, it is a cost. It won't give you the cost effective. So in that way, we proposed, management also agreed that actually, okay, you go for merging up all the 3 manufacturing into the 1 unit. So 1 unit, we don't have sufficient space. So I have to go for the construction. So same thing I said earlier, in Himachal, always in the raining season is started in month of June and onwards. So by the time only my board was approved for the expansion. So we were constructing the building as well as the same time we were manufacturing the goods and have to ship it to the market, because market actually consumer durables always it is depends upon the Deepavali season. Every year in India, that in the November only Deepavali will come. So November up to Deepavali, very huge market. Market demand will be high. So after the market demand is complete, for this Deepavali is completed, it can little bit slow down will be there in the market demand. So that time you can do all your improvement works. But here what happened, suddenly board has approved my financial project, finance has been sanctioned. So I cannot keep it that capex furthermore next year it cannot be accumulated. So I have to utilize that one. So we started parallelly the construction management also. So building construction, it was going on with the 3 floors. And by the same time, raining, production is happening, even really good challenging job there. So all those things we did. And I got 3 years continuously the best performer award from the Philips actually. Really in my career, it was a really memorable one. And I went to many type of trainings for the self-development. Philips, normally Philips, it is a very good employer of the best place to work. And the culture and the employees, compensation and other thing, training and development. More than that, it is a self-development, a lot of many self-development leadership programs are there. So I have certified Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt, many auditing certifications, ISO 9000 lead auditor course. Like that, many things, I was learned from the Philips. So after I was there with the Philips for around 6 years. So again, I moved to the next career growth. I moved to Group SEB India Limited. It is also one of the Europe companies, MNC. They are world's #1 in domestic appliances industry. They acquired this Maharaja Whiteland. It's a Delhi-based organization. You must be here. So that company has been acquired by them. So that also same thing. They were facing the problem after acquisition. No, it was not happening. Acquisition is not happening properly. So labor union was labor union was not, but labor trouble was there, and they are not able to get the production output, and the cultural changes was not happening. The group SEP's corporate requirements were that, like governance factories, compliances, strategies, all those things. It has to be implemented, as well as the operational excellence. Also, they wanted to implement it. Operational excellence, it's a part of lean manufacturing concept. It is not only in the automobile industry. Actually, it was automobile industry generally lean concept used to be, but in the kitchen appliances industries also, they started from the Philips and other MNC companies. So I was the key member to implement that one, and been to France for the training and all those things. So, so I was there in same area, Bati only. The manufacturing unit was there. There also we are manufacturing all these kitchen appliances, air coolers, water heater, heaters, room heaters, multiple products. Everything is in-house manufacturing only. So I was a key member as a senior general manager to look after the manufacturing unit independently and cost effectively with all the modern technology introduction and all those things. So that is a advancement. Then there I was there for around 3 years. So then I moved to South India, this Butterfly organization. And the period that I was in Goa and Hyderabad for one year for one ceiling manufacturing industry. Ceiling fan, it is a very good business in India actually, because our country is most of the time it was the summer. So each and every houses we need the ceiling fans. So ceiling fan industry also very good in growth. So I was there, and that unit was under loss making. So the company CEO told me that actually, Sundar, I was recruiting you because of this purpose, that it was under loss making. So I don't know how to revamp that one. So I took it as a challenge in the Goa actually. So 6 months time took me to bring it to the revamping and made it everything set right. New policies I made it introduced. All the debtors has been cleared. Recovery was made. So all those things, everything start to end means all the financial, HR, production, all the operations I have to be. See, most of the organization I was there for last 33 years of my experience. I was independently handling all the functions. Is all along with the team. It is a teamwork. But the experience, it is a really immense experience in multiple areas, including finance, HR, material management, procurement, quality, maintenance, store control, inventory management, all those things, all the operations functions, except the sales and marketing, I was well experienced and got experience, God's grace. So then from there, then I moved to Chennai, this Butterfly, because my family so far, we were in North India. So always in the mind, we will have the mindset that, okay, let us end up the career. At least we will go and settle in our native place. So my native actually from the Tamil Nadu. So that's why I came down to Chennai. I got the opportunity in this Butterfly Appliances. They are also manufacturing the number one and number two position in the kitchen appliances. For example, major item is the mixer grinder manufacturing. We are the number 2 in India, and stainless steel pressure cookers, we are number 1, and LPG stoves, we are number 1, and we are the first one to have the vacuum flask and stainless steel water bottle manufacturing. Also, we are the first one to get the ISO 9000 certificate for the flask, and like that many. We have the certifications. Actually, we are the number 2 position in India. So I joined as an assistant vice president here 3.5 years back during the 2019 in the COVID time. Actually, when I joined in Butterfly, immediately, unluckily, COVID has been started. So during the COVID period, actually, initially start up the COVID, actually market was dull. COVID, when it went progressive, then automatically market also zoomed up because the trade marketing has been comes down, and online, the e-commerce market has been picked up. So there is a huge demand for us. So as a team with my beautiful team, so I have been, we did not wait for the owners or directors or to guide us. So we took our self-leadership, that is a leadership quality we took, and we supplied to the market with their guidance. So that was a very good.
So, Mr. Sundararaj, thank you for the excellent start to this interview. And it's an honor to interact with someone who exudes such a strong corporate personality. Continuing our conversation, we would like to know, since you have a vast professional portfolio, which of your roles have you found the most enjoyable and why?
Yeah, well, see, the most enjoyable role I was during my tenure, actually, when I was in the Philips, actually. So when the Philips, it has been taken over the Priti Kitchen Appliances. For me also, it is the first time it is a corporate cultural change and other thing. So there the learning was, I said already, it was a learning was huge because Philips, it is like a university, employee oriented. As well as that the challenging job is, I said already, we were having the 3 manufacturing unit in the Himachal Pradesh. So for the operational benefit point of view, we took the strategy that we want to merge all the 3 units into the 1 unit. So how it is possible? So 3 units, there is the strong labor union was there. Then I was the only senior manager, the general manager there. All other only the managers will be there. There is no directors, residence directors or managing directors. Nobody will be there. I am the only person there, senior. So I'm responsible for each and everything. So only reporting to the corporate. Corporate one is a Philips head office at Gurgaon, and my Priti Appliances corporate office at Chennai. So I have 2L reporting. So also the Himachal Pradesh, suddenly they had given some rules has been changed that if you want to close down your rendered units, so you can do it. Earlier it was not there. So they said, if you want, you can do it, because they were also facing some feedback, that the rented owners were giving troubles to the industries. So because of that, industrial growth was getting down, slowing down. So in that way, they changed the amendment. So we want to utilize that one. So we were running 2 units in the rented place around 5 kilometers in and around in the Himachal, same location. So how we can do it? So first thing is, I have to close down that unit. Before closing down, I have to give the employees relocations I have to do, as well as the machineries also. So for that, what happened in the main unit, we were having the place we were having the beautiful cricket ground and other thing. It was meant for the employees, program. So there we have set up the new setup, and in the law always says, if you want to move any one manufacturing unit into the one entity, you have to make it partition. The separate gate, separate lighting, separate power connection, separate everything. It should be separate. Because it is a central excise duty benefit area, so it should not be meeting each other. It should not anything. The activities, manufacturing activities should not happen. Coincidence should not be there. So that's why we have to make the partition. Separate gate, we have to make it. All the current power connections, everything we have to get it. Central excise, second we have to get the approval. All those things one side I have to do. Another side I have to move the people. So moving people also, you can, that labor union people means will be the trouble. They will say, why I have to move it? I am not comfortable in this location. How it is not possible? Then they will bring external agencies, local, people also for their support and other thing. So all those things, it was a very good, challenging job. At a time, closing down 2 units and bringing to the one will be the challenging. So it was a really good, challenging job with we have the very good helping hands. My managers, my team members, local guys, my HR and all the project managers. So just we have to give the guidance and give the direction how we have to go about it, like that one. So then first thing is, we did a good relationship with the union. So we talked to them, we many sittings, actually, we negotiated them. This is meant for the employees' benefit purpose only, organization is doing. So like that, we convinced them. So we brought them into our board, actually, in the same line, we brought them first. So then our job become easy. Then by the time we bring it, other 2 units closed down and make it in the one location. From one location, then we were facing the space problem. I was remembering that one day it was heavy rain in the month of July. In the month of July, August, it was production is happening on the open, means just only in the roof was there, and because of the space constraint and other thing. But seasonal time, I cannot stop the supply. So we were in the huge urgent to do it. It was raining. I remember that I was using the umbrella and just pushing the works, construction work and other thing. So like that, we did that job. Really, one day for experience also, when we were there, actually nearby manufacturing unit, we were having one river actually. So in the river, our land was occupied by some neighbors, actually, local guys. He was the ex-police officer. So he was occupied some land actually. So when I come to know that, then I said, management, we have to recover that one. So legally. So when we are recovering that one, we were putting the fencing, partition line fencing with the this JCP and all. So while doing that work, that corporal, he came and justice sit on that packet, JCP packet will be there, no? So in the packet, he's set down. So it's my land, you cannot do anything. If you want to do it, you kill me and you do it like that. He just sitting on the JCP packet. So really, we don't know how to do it. But all those things, challenging job. And we smoothly, then we come out of that, we acquired our land, put the fencing and all, then we utilized that land also. And parallelly construction work also we did around 3 floors, 2 floors actually, we did the construction work. So like that, many things we did in the Philips when I was in the Philips. So that is my interesting and the challenging with the enjoyable job actually. Then we did the labor union long-term wage agreement also smoothly we did actually without any disturbance and other things. So that was a enjoyable job in my whole career.
Amazing, amazing. What an experience it was. Yes. Okay, so building on that, I would like to ask you, what according to you constitutes true leadership? Can you share an instance where you have displayed remarkable leadership in any of your assignments?
Yeah. Remarkable leadership. See, I always believe in leadership. It is not for by the individuals actually. Individuals cannot do anything. It is a proper also says that two hands to put together only the sound will come. So like that, we cannot as a leader. Okay, our success is it depends upon my team success only. So my team means it is a collaborative management. So this collaborative management under the crisis management, I believe that it is a really good for success, anyone leader. So that I experienced in this Butterfly actually. When the 2019 and 2020 is early starting, the corona has been started in the month of February onwards, it was started, 2020. So many lockdowns are there. People cannot come to the factory. And even including me, I got infected and I was in the serious condition, but we came out of that, then come to the factory and with the government's permission, some only government allowed to do only 50% of the people can go to the work. So with 50% of the strength now, we have to market. It was a boom. The e-commerce market, it was went well, and a huge demand was there. Our suppliers everywhere, they are also, our suppliers are, most of the suppliers were in North India. So they were also suffering. The transportation problem was there, but still we actually with I said it is like a collaborative management. So with the marketing team, my procurement team, all the production team and everything, we decided that okay, we won't let down. So we have to supply. We zero short supply should be ensured. So like that, we took the challenging and with the good relationship with all my peers and everybody during the corona period. We were the number one. Actually, the Butterfly was the number one industry supplied the market very well to the e-commerce, like a Flipkart and Amazon. We were doing the maximum business with them compared to my competitors. So there actually I experienced that actually the means like a relationship, team building and the peers relationship, how much it will be helpful for the anyone leaders in success. So that is I learned from that.
Okay, so moving on to next, which is on ESG and corporate governance. Our viewers would like to know, have you ever felt that there was a better scope for ESG integration in any of the business models you have worked for?
See, ESG integration, actually ESG is not a limited one. ESG is a very, very vast subject, you know that. So it is not like that all the manufacturing industry, they are not doing ESG. It's not like that. So each and every industry, they were doing the ESG up to some scale. Maybe some industry they were doing some limit, and some other industry they were doing the little bit higher standard of level or like that only. In the Philips, I experienced it because Philips and the group SEP, they were the corporate and multinational companies. So they used to give preference for the ESG. But ESG survey, this sustainability and the reporting has been introduced in 2021, last year only, 21-22 only as a mandatory for the listed top 1,000 companies. But before that, we used to monitor, and one or the other, when each and every units, they were doing the ESG activity, like either in the environment, like power consumption, material, eco-friendly material utilization, wastewater, waste elimination, waste disposal, wastewater elimination. So all those things, we are doing, but only the scale is vary from industry to industry.
Okay. So before we conclude our discussion on corporate governance and ESG, I would like to ask you, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Yeah, nice question. Thank you. First of all, actually, I'm excited to have an opportunity to get the berth in board, actually. so that I can see board actually, first of all, what is a EAG? EAG is the triple bottom line principles in EAG is people, planet, and profit. Okay, so these three mantras we were actually nowadays it is a key focus area for the EAG concept. So in that, any one directors, either independent directors or anybody, any one board of directors' responsibility is to recruit the key managerial personnel, recruit them, evaluate them, and compensate them. Next role is to give the direction to the organization. Third is to create the vision and mission. Fourth is governance maintenance. Fifth is governance monitoring, review and monitoring. So these are all the 5 phases of the any one board of directors responsibility. So in that way, if I would have become the board of directors in any one organization, so my role is to first I have to understand the ESG structure in the organization. Then I have to influence the management. First thing is, then I'll go for the framing the structure. Then we can give the guidance in which area we can give it. See, because I was having around 33 years of plus experience in the industrial, multiple organizations and multiple culture oriented, experience. So I can give full of my effort into the operational areas like a EAG. I can give environment related for example, green carbon footprint, emissions, zero emissions we can do, zero effluent treatment, waste disposal, new product development, raw material procurement, other things also we can give the guidance, like environment related. In the social aspect, welfare activities, employees social upliftment, diversity, work in diversity. So all those things in the social aspect we can give the guidance. Then governance. So governance already now it become the mandatory to the top 1,000 organization. So we can monitor each and every activity and we can give the guidance. We can give the vision to that and review periodically, and we can ask the management to do the investment. So EAG is majorly based on the investment only. So there I can give my best effort to the board. Actually, I can give my best value to the board to uplift the EAG into the next level.
Rightly said, Mr. Sundararaj. So moving forward, my next is on technology, since it has become an integral part of our lives. So we would like to know, as someone working closely with technology, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen with changes in technology, and what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0, etc.?
See, at presently in the industry, actually operational industry, most of the industry, we are at the level of 2 to 3 only. Actually, industry 4.0 is the next level of industry's expectation. The most of the in manufacturing industries, we are moving towards that. So there the technology involved is one is IoT. So IoT, most of the areas we started building up now already. See, our machines are fully automated, and IoT based we are doing it for the controlling and other things. So IoT is a key element for any manufacturing industry, key technology. It will come definitely. It's coming up already. It is in the way. Now, second thing is the upcoming trend. If you are seeing for data management, blockchain, it is already started coming in like Bitcoin and other things, many industries. So blockchain technology will come for the data management purpose. So that is for the security, because nowadays a lot of online fraud and everything it is happening. So to avoid that one, blockchain technology is the best technology. It has to come in. And that is AI, artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is the next, is really the what you call that is a forward trend. It is coming in, already started coming in. For example, I heard even yesterday also that actually in Bangalore, it is one of the farmer, they are leading forward. That in the one school, actually, they started introducing AI-based one robot for the teaching purpose. So the robot is teaching to the students in all the subject, like science, maths, and even history, all the subject is teaching like a normal teacher. So it is a first time they developed and it is coming up. So then again in Bangalore itself, it was witnessed that without a driver, AI-based car is not a car. It is a passenger, 4 people, like an auto type. It has come. So these are all the artificial intelligence. Definitely, it is a new technology. It will fit the market now. Even operational, like a hospitality industry, definitely it will come in. Manufacturing industry also, it will come sure.
Okay, so that was so insightful of you, Mr. Sundararaj. Moving ahead, the last question of the session. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
See, I can say actually this World Development Corporation and Independent Directors Institute, Mr. Sesan and
Mr. Heval.
They are building the nation. So like income tax department, they are telling, who are paying the income tax, they are building the nation. Same thing, you are building your team, like a World Development Corporation team in the head of Sesan Ji and everybody. First thing is why I am telling, see, any countries, the country is based on the economical factors only. So economic, how it will get developed by the industry only. So industry, it is run by the board of directors. Board of directors they are the only guiding and uplifting the organization. So this job is getting developed by this IDC team. A really very fantastic job, and particularly this course material, I have gone through that. He took a lot of pain with him. So all the modules and very good system that is a breakdown into the 20 minutes every chapter. After that, having the quiz to recall the memories, because at this age, the directors level almost you see they almost like they have crossed some more, not in the learning, not like students or anything, but to inculcate that concept into their minds, it is very difficult because we are all working and not like lesser people. So one side we are working fully and also doing this course and other thing, really he made the new concept. I really salute them, and they are good, doing the fantastic job by developing these leaders, the directors and the industrial leaders.
Great. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire the future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Sundararaj C, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you, Mr. Sunny. Thank you for your wonderful interview today and patience to listening whatever my experience I am sharing. Maybe something missed from my experience also. I have the experience, but only thing is not everything is come up also, maybe something. Definitely. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for joining us. Have a nice day.